It was my first day at an English as a second language ESL class. I had been living in a new country for only 2 weeks. Everything felt different. The food. The people. The streets. And especially the language. As I walked toward the building, my heart beat faster. I had never spoken English outside of a textbook before. What if I said something wrong? What if people laughed at me? I remembered the day I signed up for the class. The woman at the counter smiled and said, "You'll do great." That gave me a little hope. But now, walking into a room full of strangers, all I could think was, don't mess up. When I entered the classroom, I saw people just like me. Nervous. Quiet. Waiting. The teacher, Ms. Johnson, greeted us warmly. "Welcome, everyone. You're here to speak English. And I'm here to help." Her smile made the room feel safer. We sat down, and she asked us to introduce ourselves. My turn was coming. My palms were sweaty. I kept repeating in my head, "My name is Amina. I'm from Egypt." Then I heard it. "Amina. You're next." I took a deep breath. I stood up slowly. Every eye in the room turned to me. My mouth was dry, and my heart felt like it would jump out of my chest. "My name is Amina," I said. The words came out slowly, carefully. "I am from Egypt." I expected silence. Or maybe laughter. But instead, I heard clapping. The teacher smiled. "Well done, Amina," she said. "Thank you for sharing." The other students nodded. One even gave me a thumbs up. That was it. Just 2 simple sentences. But I had spoken English in front of people for the first time in my life. After that, others stood up and introduced themselves. We were all learning. We all made mistakes. But no one laughed. We supported each other. The classroom became a space where we didn't have to be perfect. We just had to try. Ms. Johnson taught us basic phrases next. How are you? What is your name? Where are you from? She had us repeat them again and again until they felt familiar. I realized something important that day. Speaking English wasn't about being perfect. It was about being brave enough to try. After class, I stayed behind to collect my notebook. Another student, Maria from Brazil, smiled at me. You speak good, she said. I laughed. No. I'm nervous. She laughed too. Me too. We walked out of the building together. And even with limited words, we started talking. I have 2 children, she said slowly. They go school. I have no children, I replied. But I have brother. He is small. We both laughed. The grammar wasn't perfect, but we understood each other. That 5-minute conversation meant everything to me. It was my first real English conversation. Not from a book. Not memorized. Just 2 people trying to talk. That night, I felt different. I sat on my bed, looked at my English notebook, and smiled. I could do this. I was doing this. I realized that friendship can begin with just a few words. Even broken English can build a bridge between people. Maria and I didn't just practice English together. We helped each other feel less alone. From that day forward, I came to class feeling more confident. Speaking didn't feel like a test anymore. It felt like a step forward. A week later, Ms. Johnson asked us to describe our favorite food. I raised my hand. Excited. I like to eat chicken feet, I said proudly. The class went silent for a moment, then burst into laughter. I didn't understand why. I looked at Maria, confused. She leaned over and whispered, "You mean chicken wings?" I turned bright red. "Oops," I said. "Not feet. Wings." Ms. Johnson smiled. "This is how we learn. Mistakes are our teachers." I laughed too, even though I was embarrassed. But something strange happened. I didn't feel bad. No one was making fun of me. They were laughing with me. Not at me. And from that moment, I felt something shift. I wasn't scared of speaking anymore. I knew I might make more mistakes. But I also knew I'd survive them. And even laugh at them. Every class after that, I tried to speak more. I didn't wait to be perfect. I just spoke. That small moment. Chicken feet versus chicken wings taught me a big lesson. English isn't about being flawless. It's about being fearless. Now, months later, I look back at that first day with pride. I started as a shy girl who could barely say her name in English. Today, I can hold a conversation. I can ask questions. I can answer. I can even joke in English. I still make mistakes. But now I know. Mistakes are part of learning. They mean you're trying. If you're starting your ESL journey, I want to tell you something important. Don't wait to be perfect. Just start. Speak with mistakes. Speak with confidence. Speak with heart. Find someone like Maria. Practice every day. Even for 5 minutes. Write your thoughts in English. Listen to stories. Read out loud. Celebrate small wins. Your first sentence will be hard. Your first mistake might be funny. But your journey is worth it. Learning English is not just about grammar or vocabulary. It's about courage. It's about showing up. It's about not giving up. So take a deep breath. Say your name. And start your own story. Because if I can do it, you can too. Vocabulary highlights. ESL, English as a second language. Learning English when it's not your native language. Nervous. Worried or scared about something. Introduce. To tell people who you are. Confident. Feeling sure of yourself. Thumbs up. A hand gesture to show approval or support. Friendship. A close and supportive relationship. Embarrassed. Feeling shy or awkward about something. Conversation. Talking between two or more people. Mistake. Something that is not correct. Journey. A path or process of learning and growth.